Hey guys, welcome back. Today's story comes from city of Lucknow. It's about a criminal, but not a very smart one. In fact, he may be one of the laziest thief in history. Yes, this man broke into a house to steal money, but something very unexpected happened. Instead of escaping with valuables, he fell asleep during robbery.
This place is ripe for the picking. Gotta be sneaky now, eyes peeled. Almost there.
One quiet night in Lucknow, a thief was walking through a residential neighborhood. The streets were silent, most people were sleeping. So the thief carefully looked around and found a house that was perfect. The lights were off, the gates were unlocked. He quietly entered the house. Step by step, he moved through the living room, trying not to make any noise. His plan was simple: find the money, find the jewelry, take them, and escape. The thief opened the drawers, he checked cupboards, he found a few small items, but nothing very valuable. He walked into one of the bedrooms. The room was dark and quiet. There was a large, comfortable bed in the middle of the room. That the thief had been walking for hours that night. The thief sat down for a moment on the bed. Right? He thought, I will rest for 2 minutes, just 2 minutes, then I will continue searching. The bed was soft, the room was quiet, it was dark, and the thief was extremely sleepy. Since he's been walking for a very long time, he was tired. So within a few minutes, right, his eyes slowly closed, and soon the thief was snoring loudly. Yes, burglar had fallen asleep inside the house he was robbing. Now, the story which I'm telling you actually has happened in India. So it's facts, it's real event. So the whole night passes by. Right? Next morning, the homeowners wake up. They started their morning routine, and then one of them walked into the bedroom. But something looked strange. There was somebody sleeping in their bed, and it was not a familiar face. It was a complete stranger. The thief was still sleeping peacefully. The family quickly realized what had happened, right? So instead of waking him up, they quietly left the room and called cops. A few minutes later, officers arrived at the house, and they slowly entered the bedroom. And there he was. The thief was still sleeping. The police officers woke him up, right? And when he opened his eyes, he was confused. For a moment, he didn't understand where he was. Then he saw the police officers standing next to him. That was the moment he realized that the robbery has gone terribly wrong.
Freeze! You're under arrest! Hands behind your back. Now! Ow! These are too tight!
The thief was immediately arrested. He didn't steal anything, he didn't escape. Instead, he simply took a nap at the crime scene. Sometimes criminals make clever plans, but sometimes they just need some more sleep. So, the moral of the story is first, the crime doesn't pay. Second, if you're going to commit a crime, falling asleep is probably not the best strategy. So that was the story of the thief who fell asleep while robbing, right? A criminal who came to steal but ended up taking the most expensive nap of his life. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel for more funny English stories.
Let's learn English with stories. The Curious Cat went to the park. Be smart. Subscribe to the channel.
And remember, the best way to learn or improve your English is simple. Listen, learn, and enjoy the story. So go ahead and subscribe to this channel. You're watching Speak Fluent English with Rajesh. I'm Rajesh, and I will see you in the next video.